Good morning. Hope everyone's doing well today. I'll apologize ahead of time for my cat who has broken his tail and really wants out, but we cannot let him out. So, Balthazar. Okay. I'm going to begin by getting into our mindful bodies. Just relieved to have a posture that is strong and straight. Just feeling gratitude for this time that we get to spend together. Allowing the shoulders to relax, the face to relax. Grounding into this present moment and our bodies outside of the busy brain. Noticing all of the sounds around us and within us. I got this wonderful bird chirping outside. And this very unhappy cat. Committed to his own destruction. Wants to get outside no matter the cost. So I had a few incidents occur this week that I'd like to make the topic of our practice today. And that is just general unkindness in contact with strangers, basically. In my case, it was some online events. I'm trying to sell a pair of my son's shoes, and wow, the way people communicate to one another when they don't feel like they have to be accountable, when we don't feel like we have to be accountable. So, of course, rather than using this as an opportunity to feel like an angry victim ranting about the world, I, as a meditator, I'm going to look for, where does this, where do I contribute to that? Where do I disregard others? Where do I not treat others as I wish to be treated? Golden rule stuff. And as we settle into the body, breathing deeply, listening, scanning, let's call to mind events where we have not chosen highest and best for ourselves and others, and just observe how that makes us feel. Generally, usually it's alone, victimized, angry, ready to lash out. It really lowers the benchmark for behavior, lowers the vibration. And it can kind of derail us, right? Ruin our day. These don't have to be big situations. They can just be tiny things. How we treated a cashier at a supermarket. Were we impatient with the person driving in front of us instead of being compassionate? And just reminding ourselves that all interactions are opportunities to practice giving love and forgiveness. And part of our meditating work is developing the ability to step back from the emotional heat of a situation to remember our true purpose. And Wayne Dyer once said, "It's not crowded on the extra mile." And he was talking about accountability, and that's always stuck with me. So it seems hard to be accountable to choosing highest and best at all times, but it feels way better than losing it and giving way to anger and rage and cruelty. That feels terrible. Well, let's continue sitting in our practice. Grounding our work in the breath, noticing the rise and fall of the torso. Let's visualize ourselves feeling pretty angry, pretty frustrated. If you're one of those people like me who goes from 0 to 100 in a millisecond, it happens so quickly. And just visualize sitting with really hot feelings of anger and rage, frustration. And just taking a deep breath through it. Visualize it coming down just a little bit. And as we continue to breathe, we can take pride in watching those hot feelings become something we can manage, something we can work through to choose our highest and best. As we continue to sit, noticing some of the feelings of fear, worry, and anxiety that may give rise to our sense of victimization or anger. Because if we really feel loved and safe, we don't need to lash out. This is an opportunity for deeper inquiry. Why don't I feel loved and safe? And that is a rabbit hole, which every person has a unique story for. And perhaps resolving to taking a little time on this Sunday morning to sit with that inquiry after we wrap up our meditation. A good opportunity for thinking or journaling. But for now, let's continue to breathe through any of these feelings that arise. Feelings of frustration or shame or fear. and continuing to breathe through them. Let's wrap up our practice with a few more breaths together in silence. Make a commitment this week to bringing ourselves and others our highest and best. Taking a deep breath and remembering this beautiful moment we shared here today before allowing ourselves to be triggered. Showing compassion for the fear, worry, and shame in others that may make them lash out against us. Reminding ourselves that as we do it too, we want to be forgiven, and so we will give that to others. Thank you for joining me here today. Have a wonderful day.